It's funny you even mention local news and that I would be the perfect guest to star on the morning shows with them. I've reached out to large news entities and local news entities, both when I lived in Florida, Maine, and now Kentucky. I've been on the news one time doing an interview, and that was with Tampa Bay's 10 News in Florida. That's one of the most viewed videos on my YouTube channel. They were interested enough in learning about the Colonel's family, the branch that we were from the Colonel's brother, and what we had to say about the ads. I've since reached out to news when I lived in Maine, and they were not interested in learning about Colonel Sanders, and they didn't, quite frankly, believe me. I've reached out to local news here in Kentucky, and all of them just kind of dismissed me because they don't believe who I am. But the funny thing is, they do not hesitate to jump on an impersonator of my uncle and give them a story on the news. So I'm not going to beg interviewers and news stations to put me on their channel. I think it'll be great, especially in Kentucky, to reach out to Kentuckians and let them know about the Colonel's legacy and his history, because there's actually a lot of people here that don't know the full story and believe rumors that are spread around. And unfortunately, some of those rumors come from the Colonel's second wife's family or his first wife's family, spreading around things that just aren't true, mainly about the recipe. The news does not hesitate to jump on a good recipe story, whether it's true or false. If they could get that headline, the Colonel's family reveals a recipe, whether it's true or false, they're going to jump on that just so they could get the clicks and views. My goal is just to share Uncle Harley's story with the world and give people in my generation a better understanding of who he is, since the brand doesn't work with the family anymore and portrays him more as just a fake mascot than the real person. And he was enough. His realness of who he was and how he was enough to sell the brand. It was enough to sell the product. Everybody loved him because of how real he was. I got tired one day of seeing the rumors and seeing the impersonators and seeing the actors on TV misrepresenting who the Colonel and his legacy is. And I decided to do something about it.